The great Scottish political economist Adam Smith, who is renowned as the father of modern economics, is also best known for his 1776 book, An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of Nations. In this seminal book, Smith includes human capital in his definition of capital. Since then, people like Alfred Marshall, Theodore Schultz, Gary Becker, and Jacob Mincer have emphasized the significance of skills and knowledge as important tools for economic development. Now, in my inquiry into the nature and causes of poverty and underdevelopment, it has become clear to me that human capital deficiency is the primary culprit. And so we must arrest this deficiency today. Today, as we have seen in our discussion, Bill Gates also feels very strongly that human capital development holds the key for defeating poverty and underdevelopment across the world and, of course, in Africa. If Africa is to catch up with the so-called West, it must understand that what is required foremost is investment in human capital. It is investment in people that will create the diffusion that can influence productivity and therefore higher real incomes in the future. Nothing is more important than education and overall human capital development. I define human capital as the stock of knowledge, habits, wellness, and personal attributes, especially creativity, innovation, and the ability to perform and produce economic value. Therefore, human capital is the most important element for increased productivity and ending poverty. And so we need good quality education to assemble this stock of knowledge. Quality, not quantity, is what is required. In Africa, we have tended to emphasize paper qualification in certificates. We have developed unforgiving graduation ladders from which our young prospects often trip and drop out of school, bearing all the quality and promise they have possessed. One can only imagine how many potential sources of economic redemption our educational system might have buried by failing to allow our young people to go on to showcase the one thing they can do better than anyone else. Folks, we must design systems that promote our kids and show that they can be the best in at least one thing. They must not know everything to be good at something. I'm Magnus Kpakol, and that's my view.